I am emphasizing the fact that he says, I am sharing the difficult news, I take full responsibility, I am deeply sorry to the talents, is because it's not only his fault. There are more people at fault here, and they need to take accountability too. Alright? Now, I'm not a big guy saying, oh, you insulted somebody. You need to get up. You need to get up and apologize and beat your chest in submission. You need to publicly humiliate yourself to be forgiven for the wrongs you've caused. But in my opinion, if you are part of a gigantic financial scam, potentially, knowingly, I think you need to come clean on what is fucking going on, because I cannot trust somebody being in this space who's linked to stealing, allegedly, $500,000 from charity to just go out and raise money and do events and shit like that. And I think it's important to talk about some of the other despicable characters in VShojo. Starting, of course, with this individual, Mowten Doo. After 5 years, I'm leaving VShojo, Mowten Doo says on May 14th. So Mowten Doo, who left a month ago, all right, whatever the fuck, said, nah, bro, what the fuck, at the gun run, blaming the CEO. However, this user was included in many VShojo's mismanagement issues and been called out for harassing talents. And if you look at this tweet from Vebe, another previous member from VShojo, she talks at length, and I've discussed this in the past, that Mowten Doo character, that's MTD, got reprimanded for being creepy. Alright? Like, apparently, Mowten Doo was also kind of involved in a little bit of the chicanery at VShojo. Apparently. So when Mowten Doo is really quick to say, nah, you what the absolute fuck at the gun run? Throwing gun run under the bus, it's all gun run's fault? Mowten Doo is innocent? There's a lot to talk about. Now, you were part of VShojo for 5 years. You decided to leave 2 months ago. This does not invalidate literally everything going on here. And of course, Project Melody responds, thank you for a hell of a ride, Mowten Doo. I imagine the world of Gachi Muchi will be revitalized, and you would be the cause. This is so wholesome. You love to see it. This is so wholesome. Anyway, I know a lot of things about Mowten Doo at this point. Pay no attention to this. Twitch does not like me at all, and they've been striking my channel constantly. But I wanted to show you a little clip from a VTuber and use it as a springboard to talk about other things that I know about the behind the scenes that I will talk about if I have to.
I was just kind of like, you know, I'm not trying to take away from anyone or anything, but he was weird.
She's talking about Mowten Doo, this person that worked at VShojo that's saying, what the fuck?
It was weird to me at a party once at MagFest. He asked me to do cocaine multiple times. I said no. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. And he just kept asking me, and I was like, I don't want to do that. No. And then, like, when I went to some party, like some room party, I guess during MagFest, he went up to me, and he just thought it was really funny to make a bunch of Jew jokes to my face. And I was just kind of like, first of all, you know what? If I can have some friends that can make those, but it's like, I don't even fucking know you. But when I got into the room, he was like, hey, man, what's your opinion on Hamas? And I was like, dude, what?
Yeah, no, I could keep going because she keeps talking about this. Listen, a couple of Jew jokes here and there, you know, whatever. We all make them. We all love them. You know, a little bit of Jews controlling civilization or whatever the fuck. I don't care. Now, I was kind of joking before when I was like, oh, the cocaine at the fucking VShojo parties. Remember when I was saying that as a joke earlier? The Nux Vindication train keeps chewing, let me remind you. Now, she is not the only person that I've heard talk about the cocaine at the fucking VShojo parties. Not even close. In fact, I have multiple people that reached out to me to tell me that there were drugs at these parties, and not only were there drugs, but this Mowten Doo person, allegedly, was trying his best to manipulate people to take drugs with him. That is another one that I heard from multiple sources, and also from multiple sources, he allegedly tried to sexually assault them, tried to kiss them, tried to ask them permission to kiss their girlfriend, and like a lot of really weird shit. So, I'll be real, I would like more information to come out about these people. Again, I'm not making any claims here. I'm just telling you things that I've heard from multiple sources. And I think it would be very important to actually understand exactly what is going on with the people at VShojo. And not just easily saying, ew, what the absolute frick at the gun run, like it's not your fault at all. And like you were just nothing but a completely wholesome part of the project that happened to coincidentally leave 2 months before the absolute shit show meltdown actually happened. I think it would be important to actually learn about the reality. And in